My life is art. Art is my life. Art and spirituality. Always I ask this question, what does spirituality means in art? Why spiritual is function of art? And what's the relationship between spirituality and art? So these are the question always it comes to me, and always I question me also. So for me, I'll keep it very simple. Art and spirituality is something emptiness in my mind. So I don't pre-plan when I create an artworks. So I like to start in my studio without any pre-plan and sketches. So I just go there and I try to engage in the availability of the materials, what is available in the factory of waste materials. From there I try to experiment myself, and the journey starts there. I need a good start. By engaging works of art, I experience a sense of comfort and peace, as well as a feelings of unseen and being challenged. Art invites me to an encounter which is a gift, a spiritual gift that might bring us into a deeper relationship with God. So actually spirituality rule supreme in art, actually known as divine force of art. Spirituality is art experience vehicle as well as a special voice. As a human being, the human spirit, so we are spiritually being with a human body as a vehicle. How do we measure someone's level of spirituality? How do I measure my level of spirituality? Is quality of being concerned with the human spirit of our soul, or opposite materials of physical things. So for me, as I said earlier, how do I measure my spirituality? The outcome, the unseen result, pre-planned result, accidental things of outcomes. Something I created is a spirituality for me. Even some people may feel spiritual with, for example, with respect to their relationship with everyone around them, while others feel spiritual with respect, self-care of self-love. So each spirituality for each person is different. Spirituality typically has something to do with your sense of peace and purpose. It may or may not be related to religion, and it may or may not be connected with your duties and responsibilities as a person. However, it manifests for you. Spirituality is the whole essence of your happiness, and the whole art desire lies. That's something like I like to share in this video, and also I want to connect the viewers to engage and see how the process is happening, and how I'm connecting my art into spirituality by creating the sculptures or available materials surrounding with me, and connecting with the nature. In a way, that abstract art is an ideal vehicle for communicating spiritual art for several reasons, like artists Poet Mondrian, Mark Rothko, Kandinsky, Jackson Pollock, and so on. These artists making abstract painting did not abandon recognized imaginaries who also had a strong sense of spiritual purpose of their works. However, these spiritualities were not synchronized with the traditional beliefs of like painting church or temple or mosque. They were creating the abstract form, minimalizing those figures to express their spirituality in art by using colors, textures, and tones. They created abstract art. Great beauty can be created with more than painting on canvas. After all, the beauty of the physical world is an abstract. Trees and mountains, waterfalls, etc. are they beautiful because of their forms, colors, and textures, not because they look. So for me, a new visual experience is art. That way of a visual experience, I'm trying to engage and create, and with the available materials. In a way, I like to have that connection with the characters of the materials what is available. Each material has its own characters and its strength. We have to understand those weakness and strength of the particular material. As an artist is not just using like acrylic or watercolor in a canvas. No, because this is something physically I'm involving to fight with this tough material, because the material is very tough and strong. Because each material has their own characters. Wood has its own character, steel has its own character. When you're going to combine together, then top of that I'm going to put another material called bronze. So each three of them has different things. It can't be joined together. We can't weld wood and steel, or we can't weld with the wood or and bronze. So three of them has its own character. We have to try to understand where we have to weld it, where we have to put hole or drill it and place it. To create a sculpture of available materials, the challenging is more, because for them they're not going to cut according to my shapes of what I want. Actually, I have to follow their recycled materials and create artworks according to the availabilities. As I said earlier, many people ask me how does from where I get the energy, and how do I get take a very quick output you're creating in a certain time and period. So all these questions, I don't know how to answer it, but there is some energy when I go into my space, my studio space. When I start works, I don't know from where and how I am getting this energy to create these tough materials which you see here, very tough, medium, and materials are. I'm fighting with these materials. In fact, it's very difficult to handle it. Though the energy, I don't know. That's one reason I said somewhere else I get this source of energy which I am trying to implement in my creations, which you see physically how much I'm trying to try to understand and go with the flow of the materials. Where to control, I control, and where to I leave it. In a way, I think that is some spirituality's level there in my creations. And also when I try to bring my without any plan, I'm creating something, and the outcome, I feel that outcome is something I'm connecting to spiritual actually. So these are the things I like to share it in this, that how art is connected to the spirituality. I'm going to have this type of composition first of all. So only this was there. This is the subject actually. With this all of a sudden it is adding, like as keep on adding, then it shows me something like temple. Concept is coming like based on temple, or like something like related to spiritual, and that is there in my mind, but I don't know how to deliver, what is going to come out, how to add in. And also I have to check out the available material also. Even my idea is there, what is suitable materials for to my idea, I have to also think on both sides. So remaining parts is happened based on the ideas and also the available materials. More than 30 to 35 pieces has been created. I leave the viewers to engage and let them be in part of my creations.
So these artworks have been created using what we would once consider as waste, and they have been upcycled, they have been elevated to a very divine position, which is art.
Oh my God, like I just saw some, scrap pieces of lying here in the morning, and when I come back, something extremely stunning, which is something which is truly creative and arty.
I see these ways being converted to such beauty, such beautiful art form, and it is up to the interpretation of the viewers. There is a lot of emotion in me. Honestly, as I'm speaking right now, I do feel very emotional.
The whole idea of using something which creates waste, something which could be bad for the environment, but to use it in a way that it's creative really speaks not only about the artist but also about us and the human being, and that kind of connection I see in his work.
I've been seeing Gnana sir's work for the last 7 years now, and I was always inspired by his spontaneous creativity. The way he creates, the way he infuses, very unique way of color combination, everything. And his mother and child concept is also very awesome.
I've never seen art made out of scrap material, and I believe he's personally gone to the industrial areas and taken scrap out of thrown away scrap and then made art out of it.
The kind of work that Mr. Gnana has done is to take a lot of the industrial pieces and to put it together into things of beauty. And industrial waste, industrial pieces which are discarded, which we would never look at ever, are turned into objects of beauty. And there's a big lesson of life there, that everything is beautiful if you have the right eyes to see it with. And obviously he does, and he's made that experience alive for all of us.
In Gnana's work, you will see many of these hidden symbolisms if you look carefully. He also has chakras. The chakra, again, is a very ancient Hindu symbol. And I've seen Gnana's work evolve over the years. And now I'm an open collector, no longer a secret collector of his work, as I was joking with him earlier. I honestly believe that Gnana has that potential to be at that level, and is already in many ways at that level in this show.
But he's brought them together into a creation, and he's added something very special, like a little man playing an instrument, or a cow, or something just part of the metal that brings the whole story together. So he's absolutely amazing. My heart is really inspired. He's an inspiration, and I love his work.
Every day of your life is lived with a piece of art by your side that you can use. So it's not just to look at, it's also to use and to benefit from and to enjoy. And that's really what life is all about, to enjoy every day like a piece of art, because that's what life is. It's a work of art.